Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So a bit of catching up with with the E3 conferences um, taking place this week. Honestly, there hasn't been a lot of there aren't a lot of games that I'm excited for. I mean, I don't have an awful lot of time to play games. So I kind of have to pick and choose the games that I need to play. And this year, I think we can all agree that this year has been underwhelming compared to the E3 of last year, right? So I can sort of understand Warner Brothers and Sony dropping out of E3s this year. I mean, if you don't have a lot to show, you may as well not show up rather than give us a lackluster presentation. So I'm quite fine with that. I mean, there's still some hope for Nintendo. I still don't own a Switch yet. I'm still waiting for them to give me a reason to buy one. I was hoping Pokemon Sword and Shield would be that hope, but based on the revelations that we've gotten so far, that's gone. That's out the window for me. Um, but Cyberpunk 2077 itself is one of my, if not most anticipated game of this year, assuming it is released this year. CD Projekt Red is known for it. They take their time to make their games, and that's something I can appreciate, right? Um, I'd rather them take their time to actually polish the game rather than rush to get it out, and the game is not what it was intended to be, right? So this is one of my most anticipated game of this year, if only because it contains two things. Now, um, the internet has already spoiled Keanu Reeves' appearance somewhere in this for me, so I already know he's going to make an appearance. But that aside, I'm still excited to see footage for the Cyberpunk game itself because it combines two of my favorite things. CD Projekt Red, first off, because they did the Witcher series of games, which are phenomenal, and Witcher 3 is up there with my favorite RPG game of all times, right? And so the moment I heard the announcement for Cyberpunk, I've been waiting in anticipation, waiting for that for this game to drop. We got a glimpse of it last year at E3. Not much gameplay, but slowly after that we got some revelations and some footage, and it looks phenomenal. I'm a bit concerned about the first person perspective, if only because at times that tends to take away some of the RPG elements that make RPG great. But it's usually more suited for shooters. Even though this will be a shooter, it's a combination of the two. There are and as I said, I mean it combines my two favorite things: CD Projekt Red, the second being a futuristic cyberpunk world that Night City is being touted to be. So, um, if you're not new to the channel, you've probably heard me mention Ghost in the Shell several times in talking about anime, and the developers for Cyberpunk have said they've drawn inspiration from Ghost in the Shell as well as Blade Runner. Right now, Blade Runner is one that I never picked up. I tried to, but I think I tried to with the original, right? Not the new one. I'm still yet to check that out, and I will catch up because I keep hearing how great it is. But they have also drawn inspiration from Ghost in the Shell, which is a futuristic anime, not too dissimilar from this actually. And Ghost in the Shell is my favorite anime of all times. If you've not checked it out, be sure to check out the original 1995 Ghost in the Shell film and the standalone complex series after. There are also anime like Akira, Armitage, or Metropolis, all cyberpunk anime set in some futuristic world, and Battle Angel Alita, which just got a motion picture recently. So this, I'm glad to see that this genre is getting the attention that it deserves. All right, so I'm excited to see Cyberpunk handle this because they care about their customers, right? They've always delivered. They've always delivered, and so they're my favorite studios to developers to watch now. And anything they do, I am on board. I'm here. So show me what you got, Cyber. All right, Xbox. Sony's in here. Typically, at least with Witcher 3, they did do a simultaneous release PS4, Xbox, and PC. So I do hope they still show the PC gamers some love, like myself, and release it at the same time as well. Samurai. Motel. Gotta check you first.
My man, you made it. You blowing up all over the news. Are you alone?
I just want the money.
You got the chip? All right, start her up, Bug. Why don't you go to the bathroom, wash up? We gonna be with you in a minute.
What?
Oh, come on, man. Your neck, it's a mess.
You do kind of look like shit, man.
Yet to comment. We do know the suspect seems to have fled the scene.
Dude reminds me so much of that rapper's name, Rick Ross. The last demo that we got, it was with a female lead, right? So is it following? I'm assuming it's following the same story, just with a different character design here.
Alright, in and out.
But their personality just seems very different.
Major leagues, Jackie. Jack?
Oh, got hit. He was on the other side when we're sliding over the hood.
Okay, get to a clinic now.
Mr. Wells' condition is critical.
Go!
Immediate medical
It's gonna
help
be
is
okay.
required.
Just hold on. Hey, just think about all the good that we're gonna have, huh? I'm sorry.
Gone. Got the chip, but lost his friend. Shit. Double cross. Sight. Got him.
Just take the chip, Dex.
Every corporal cop in this city's gonna be blasting down these doors after what you and your psycho friend did. We didn't need all this tension, damn it.
Angry Dex. I think you'd have more guards than just that one guy. Keep hacking him. There's no fire. It's one of the abilities I'm looking forward to the most. Hacking someone.
Wake the up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
This is Keanu. John Wick himself. Soundtrack sounds damn beautiful.
Please welcome Keanu Reeves.
I wonder if Keanu listens to rock and roll. His appearance just screams rock.
Hello, Los Angeles. E3. Yeah. All right.
He's having quite a year.
See ya. Thank you. All
And
right.
John Wick,
All right.
Toy Story 4.
I gotta talk to you about something.
Now he's in Cyberpunk.
I mean, we gotta talk.
I can't think of a better guy. I can't think of a better guy that I want to be in this
CD
game.
Projekt Red.
And especially because of the Matrix. It just
Cyberpunk 2077.
can you imagine if his character has like a, well, it's not a, it's an NPC, so it's not a main character, but
The
It'd be
guys
still
from
be
CD
pretty cool.
Projekt Red
You could
approached
see
me
him
and
in a
asked
new
me to be
outfit
a part
somewhere.
of their new project, Cyberpunk 2077. They were going on and on about how they'd create this vast open world with a branching storyline, how you'd be able to customize your character through in-game choices. And it's not something I knew before, but I was excited by. And
Excited
I'm
about it
always
now.
drawn to fascinating stories.
His addition certainly doesn't detract from it.
Cyberpunk is set in a metropolis of the future, where body modification has become an obsession. You play as an outlaw, an enhanced mercenary working in the sleazy underbelly of the city. Yeah.
Crowd loves him, man.
Okay, but let me tell you,
Let him finish.
the feeling of being there, of walking the streets of the future, is really going to be breathtaking. You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking.
No one has a man crush on
All
Keanu.
right. So, I guess I gotta finish this. So tell me.
Witcher games look breathtaking. I don't
Do you guys
expect
wanna
anything
know,
less from Cyberpunk.
when the release date?
Yeah. Please tell me it's this year.
Yeah.
This year.
All right. Then check this out.
Come on, 2019.
Ready now?
Yeah, we're ready.
Whoa, hey, easy.
Mr.
We ordered
Harrison,
today in Xbox
am I
Store.
right for the job? Okay, I'm in.
Game's gonna look phenomenal, man.
Few have gone through to the other side.
Let's do this.
April 2020. So there we have it, Cyberpunk 2077, CD Projekt Red. I love you guys. This is shaping up to be another masterpiece. I don't know. As I mentioned before, developers have said this is an action RPG, of course, but they do want to explore, more of the human psyche, because cybernetic, attachments have become something of an obsession in this world. Similar to an addiction, a drug addiction, right? The people just want to keep making modifications to their bodies and want to explore that. And it's the very first time, explore what it means to be human versus being an android. It's the very first time I've seen a video game attempt to explore that. And it's something that was very prevalent in Ghost in the Shell, which, as I said, I absolutely love. So for me, it's just mind blowing to finally get to see that translate to a video game. There have been other titles that have attempted it. Detroit Becoming Human. While I haven't played it, it looks as though it does explore that. But it's a very linear story, right? Even though you do have choices, it's still a very linear story. Deus Ex Machina is also another one. So there are a few titles that have done it, but this is the very first open world title to actually attempt that. And that makes it a bit more visceral. You can see and feel the impact of the decisions that you actually make in this world. So I'm very excited to see CD Projekt Red. I'm just happy that they're the team that is attempting this, and as it is now, I mentioned earlier that I'm not too excited about E3 because a lot of the titles that I see coming out there, they're relying a lot on nostalgia. And not that that's a bad thing. It does have its place, but at the same time, you don't see a lot of developers, taking risk and trying to create something new, something that has never been done before. And that's what I've always appreciated about CD Projekt Red, and they did that with the Witcher series of games. Even their expansions feel like it's an entirely new game, right? And it appears as though, again, the game could be bad when it comes out, but so far it looks great. So it appears as though they're doing the very same thing with Cyberpunk as well. Something new, something fresh, and not relying on the same trope. They could have very easily tried to do a ton of Witcher spin-offs and rely on Geralt's popularity and the Witcher's popularity to do a spin-off title or something like that. But no, they decided, okay, this is a project that we want to do. We want to do something that that has never been done before, and do it well. And I do hope that a lot of the other developers take a page from their book and not rely on microtransactions and all those things that frustrates gamers right now. Right, so I'm excited. This is my game to look forward to. For unfortunately not this year, for the coming year. Keanu Reeves being an addition certainly doesn't detract from it. It can only elevate the game for me, right? And I mean, he's not going to be from what I gather, he's not going to be a playable character, but he will certainly be in the game. So it's a nice addition, right? So very excited. Definitely looking forward to this. Cannot wait. All right, be sure to post down in the comments, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are on this trailer. Which presentation? I'm curious to know which presentation you guys are looking forward to the most here. I think Ubisoft is up next sometime later this evening, and Nintendo tomorrow for all you Smash lovers. Right? Be sure to like or subscribe, guys, and I will see you guys next time.